I really don't like sneezing toilets, but I do love sailing. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's my stress relief. I live in Charleston, South Carolina. I have a 1983 Pearson 303. It's nothing special, but it's special to me. And last Memorial Day weekend, we sailed down to Beaufort, South Carolina. We love to go down there to the National Cemetery and watch the parade, participate in the ceremonies. And we're able to go down there for a couple days, have fun with all the activities. And the day after Memorial Day, we sailed back to Charleston. It's about a 12 to 13-hour sail. So we got back late that night, pulled into the marina, tied off the boat, and was just exhausted. So I figured I'd just come back the next day and do all the things that you need to do after a trip like that. So went home, got a great night's sleep, come back the next day. Late that afternoon, it was hot. It had been so hot that day, a hot, sticky southern day. Got to the boat, started cleaning up. And one of the things you need to do after a trip like that is simply empty the holding tank on the toilet. And I have a self-contained toilet, so the holding tank's easy enough to take off and go dump. But what I had done was left the flap completely closed and sealed between the toilet bowl and the holding tank. I should have left a tiny gap just for some ventilation. And with the holding tank being half full and the extreme heat that day, expansion had set in and that toilet looked like it was about to explode. That's the last thing I needed in a tiny space. So I went down, the lid was open. I knew I needed to release the pressure. So I pulled the flap really quick. And as soon as I did, that toilet sneezed all over me. And it was exactly how you would imagine it to be. There was a household cleaning bottle on the counter that I grabbed. I was spraying my face just to help clean it off, but I had forgot that was an empty bottle that I had filled up with vinegar. And vinegar is a great cleaner on a boat, but not so good on the face. So double misery here. The toilet had exploded, but at least the pressure was released. Now, what I should have done was simply take the toilet out of the boat onto the dock, close the lid, and slowly release the pressure. I had done the right thing. I just done the right thing in the wrong way, at the wrong time, in the wrong place. And that reminded me that in leadership, we could do the absolute right thing, but if we're not doing the right thing to the proper amount of discernment and wisdom and grace, we could do the right thing in the wrong way, at the wrong time, in the wrong place, and still end up with crap all over our face. Thank you.